Hello, everyone, and welcome to English for Today podcast. I am your host, Lisa, and this is episode 5. When was the last time you sat quietly without picking up your phone? No notifications, no scrolling, no checking, just silence.
Honestly, I am not sure I can remember. That says something, doesn't it?
Today, we are asking the question that a lot of us are afraid to answer. Is your phone ruining your life? Stay with us.
And I am John. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
In every episode, John and I have a real conversation in English about topics from everyday life, so you can practice your listening, build your vocabulary, and grow your confidence.
We speak clearly and at a comfortable pace so you can follow along and pick up useful phrases at the same time.
Before we start, if you are enjoying this podcast, please subscribe so you never miss a new episode. It really helps us to keep making content for you.
And leave us a comment below. We would love to know where in the world you are listening from today.
Okay, today's topic is social media and screen time. Let's get into it.
Lisa, I want to start with a confession. Last night I picked up my phone to check the time, and 40 minutes later, I was still on it. I have no idea what I was even looking at.
I have done that so many times. You open your phone for one reason, and then you just disappear.
Exactly. And that is what we are talking about today. The habit of scrolling mindlessly. Do you think it is a real problem?
I think it is one of the biggest habits people struggle with right now, and most of us do not even realize we are doing it.
To scroll mindlessly means to move through your phone or social media feed without any real purpose, just out of habit or boredom, without really noticing what you are looking at. For example, she caught herself scrolling mindlessly for an hour and could not remember a single thing she had seen.
And the scary part is, it does not feel like wasted time while you are doing it. It actually feels kind of relaxing. But then you stop and you feel worse.
Yes, there is research on this. Passive scrolling actually increases feelings of anxiety and low mood. You are consuming content without any real reward
So, why do we keep doing it? Why is it so hard to just put the phone down?
because the apps are designed to keep you there. The infinite scroll, the notifications, the little rewards, they are all built to make you hooked on the platform.
Hooked on means being so attracted to something that it is very difficult to stop, even when you know it is not doing you any good. For example, he was completely hooked on short videos. He would watch them for hours without even realizing.
And once you are hooked on something, it takes real effort to break the pattern. Your brain actually starts to crave the stimulation.
Which brings me to something I have noticed in myself, and a lot of people mention this. My ability to concentrate has really gone down over the past few years.
Your attention span.
Attention span means the length of time a person can concentrate on something before becoming distracted or losing focus. For example, after months of scrolling short videos, she found that her attention span had dropped. She struggled to read even a few pages of a book.
It is a real thing. Short form content, 15-second videos, quick news headlines, conditions our brain to expect constant stimulation. When things slow down, we get restless.
And I noticed I would pick up my phone in any moment of quiet, waiting for the coffee to brew, standing in a lift, even in the middle of a conversation.
The middle of a conversation. Yes, I have been guilty of that too. Someone is talking to you, and your hand just goes to the phone automatically.
Let's talk about social media specifically. Because the phone is one thing, but social media brings its own particular set of problems.
Absolutely. One of the biggest ones is FOMO. Have you heard that word?
Of course, it is everywhere now.
FOMO means the fear of missing out. The anxious feeling that other people are having exciting experiences that you are not part of, often triggered by what you see on social media. For example, seeing everyone's holiday photos gave her a terrible case of FOMO. She felt like her own life was boring by comparison.
And FOMO is exhausting because it never goes away. The more you scroll, the more you see, and the more you feel like you are behind or missing something.
And what people forget is that social media is a highlight reel. You are seeing the best moments of hundreds of people's lives all at once. Nobody posts the boring Tuesday afternoon.
That is such a good point. When you compare yourself to what you see online, you are comparing your everyday reality to someone else's curated best moments.
And that comparison is rarely fair or accurate.
To compare yourself means to measure your own life, body, or achievements against other people's, usually in a way that leaves you feeling like you are not enough. For example, she kept comparing herself to influencers online, and it was making her feel terrible about her own life.
And it happens so fast, you do not even realize you are doing it. You see a photo, and within seconds you are comparing yourself and feeling worse.
Which leads perfectly to doom scrolling. Have you been guilty of this one?
More than I would like to admit, especially late at night when I cannot sleep. I pick up the phone, and before I know it, I am reading about disasters, conflicts, terrible news, and I just cannot stop.
To doom scroll means to keep scrolling through negative or distressing news and content online, even when it is making you feel worse. For example, he spent an hour doom scrolling before bed and then could not sleep. His mind was full of anxiety and worry.
And the frustrating thing is, you know you should stop. You are telling yourself, this is not helping, and yet your thumb keeps moving.
It is the same mechanism as any other compulsive habit. The discomfort of stopping actually feels harder in the moment than the discomfort of continuing.
So what is the answer? Are we supposed to delete all our apps and go live in the forest?
Tempting sometimes, but no, I do not think technology is the enemy. The problem is the relationship we have with it. And that relationship can change.
One thing that helped me was taking a short digital detox, even just a weekend without social media.
A digital detox means a period of time when you deliberately step away from your phone and other devices in order to rest your mind and reconnect with real life. For example, she did a 1 week digital detox and was surprised by how much calmer and more focused she felt by the end of it.
And what I noticed during my digital detox was how much extra time I suddenly had. Time I did not even know I was losing.
That is the hidden cost of phone addiction. It is not just your well being, it is your time. Hours every day that go somewhere and you cannot account for them.
I did not need a full detox to feel better, though. Even small changes made a big difference. I moved my social media apps off my home screen, turned off most notifications, and put my phone in another room when I sleep.
The phone out of the bedroom is a big one. When it is the last thing you see before sleep and the first thing you reach for in the morning, that sets a really unhealthy tone for the day.
Agreed. I now try to have the first 30 minutes of my morning phone free. It has completely changed how I feel starting the day.
And the deeper skill underneath all of this, the one that phones and social media are actively working against, is learning to be present.
To be present means to give your full attention to the people and the moment around you, instead of being distracted by your phone or your thoughts. For example, she put her phone in her bag during dinner and tried to be present, and it was the best conversation she had had in months.
And being present is actually a skill. It sounds simple, but it takes practice, especially now when everything around us is competing for our attention.
The real question is not whether our phones are good or bad. They are tools. The question is who is in control, you or the algorithm?
Perfectly said. And I think the first step is just noticing when you reach for your phone automatically, noticing how you feel after you scroll, and asking yourself, is this what I actually want to be doing right now?
Awareness is the beginning of change. And honestly, just having this conversation is a good start. All right, vocabulary recap time.
All right, vocabulary recap. 8 key phrases from today's conversation. Let's go through them one more time, nice and clearly.
You heard all of these in the conversation. Hearing them again will really help them stick.
Number 1, scroll mindlessly.
To scroll mindlessly means to move through your phone or social media feed without any real purpose, just out of habit or boredom, without really noticing what you are looking at. Example, he realized he had been scrolling mindlessly for 20 minutes and immediately put his phone down. Number 2. Hooked on.
Hooked on means being so attracted to something that it is very difficult to stop, even when you know it is not doing you any good. Example, she was completely hooked on a news app. She checked it every few minutes, even at work. Number 3, attention span.
Attention span means the length of time a person can concentrate on something before becoming distracted or losing focus. Example, his attention span had shortened so much that he could not sit through a 30-minute documentary without reaching for his phone. Number 4. FOMO.
FOMO means the fear of missing out, the anxious feeling that other people are having exciting experiences that you are not part of, often triggered by what you see on social media. Example, every time she opened Instagram, she got FOMO. Everyone else seemed to be traveling, celebrating, or living their best life. Number 5, digital detox.
A digital detox means a period of time when you deliberately step away from your phone and other devices in order to rest your mind and reconnect with real life. Example, he took a digital detox over the long weekend and felt more rested than he had in years. Number 6. Doom scroll.
To doom scroll means to keep scrolling through negative or distressing news and content online, even when it is making you feel worse. Example, she caught herself doom scrolling at midnight and made a rule, no news after 9 p.m. Number 7, compare yourself.
To compare yourself means to measure your own life, body, or achievements against other people's, usually in a way that leaves you feeling like you are not enough. Example, the moment he stopped comparing himself to others online, his confidence and happiness improved dramatically. And number 8, be present.
To be present means to give your full attention to the people and the moment around you instead of being distracted by your phone or your thoughts. Example, they had a rule at dinner, phones away, everyone tries to be present. It became their favorite time of the day.
8 phrases and one big challenge. Put the phone down for a moment and just be where you are.
And that is a wrap for episode 5 of English for Today podcast. Thank you so much for listening today.
We hope this conversation gave you something to think about and some great vocabulary to take with you.
Here is your challenge for this week. Try one small change with your phone. Maybe no phone for the first 30 minutes of the morning, maybe no scrolling in bed. Then come and tell us in the comments how it went. Use one of today's phrases.
We genuinely read every comment, and we love hearing from our listeners.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to English for Today podcast. It is completely free and it means the world to us.
And share this episode with someone who you have noticed scrolling mindlessly a little too often.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep speaking English with confidence. I am Lisa, and this has been English for Today podcast. Bye.
Bye.